What's up guys, my name is Brendan and today I want to talk all about the Gumby. Now Gumby is such an essential skill because it begins the Raiz chain. Raiz, side swipe, snafu swipe, it all starts with a solid Gumby. It doesn't take much to do a Gumby, but make sure you can do a handstand, a cartwheel, and a bridge. Being able to do those shows you have the proper conditioning and your body can take doing a Gumby. It's not that hard of a move, but you do need to be a little bit flexible and a little bit strong. Last thing before I start guys, make sure your cartwheel and your Gumby are on opposite sides. That way later on you can do cartwheel, carry through Gumby, or Gumby, cartwheel. Being able to do that back and forth will help you a ton later on when you combo. Now let's walk through the Gumby. We're going to start in a backside stance. So we're going to take our left arm and left leg and swing it behind us. That swing is going to drive the flip for this motion. And that's the first thing we're going to do. Now the harder you drive that left leg and left arm, the harder you're going to flip, and it's going to help later on when you swing. Now as we kick, we're going to lean forward slightly and then take our right arm and cross our body in front of us. Now when we cross that arm, I want you to make sure your fingertips are facing the ground. That's going to help a ton later on because we need to do an internal rotation of the shoulder. If your hand is like this, you won't be able to turn at all. Make sure your fingertips are facing the ground as you cross it in front. Next thing we're going to do is look left and reach behind our backs towards the floor. Our right hand is going to hit the ground first, so it needs to be strong and stable. Again, fingertips facing the ground. Get ready for that internal rotation. And our left arm is just going to be there to support us. Now that left leg that drove the move is now going to land the move. After we do that bridging motion, push off the right leg and get ready to land with the left. You want to land with your right leg cocked back, ready to swing later on. And that's also going to let you combo the Gumby. One thing about Gumbys is they can be on a ton of different axes depending on where you kick that left leg in the beginning. If you kick more towards your arm, you're going to have a very bridged out Gumby, but if you kick more towards your head, you're going to have a very vertical Gumby. Figuring out which axis you prefer is going to help a ton later on. Me, I like to be on kind of a 45, but again, it's personal. You kind of got to pick your own. Now, if you're going to use Gumby as a swing setup, you're going to need to get your chest up. What's going to help a ton with that is pushing through the triceps and then also the shoulders. Pushing through both is going to get your body right over and let you swing into the next skill. It's going to add a lot of flip to your Gumby. Another thing you need to focus on is kind of skating over the ground. You don't want to go really up and down with your Gumby. You kind of want to slide on the ground and then shoot up into the air. Setups are meant to give you momentum into the next trick. It shouldn't be bumpy, it should be nice and smooth. Now the harder you kick that left leg, the harder your right leg is then going to swing after, because that's where all your momentum is going. So the harder you kick that left leg, the harder you drive that left arm back, and the harder you push off the ground is what's going to let you have a nice, strong Gumby and be able to swing high-level skills out of it. I personally never liked Gumby as a setup. I always liked Master Scoot. But over the past few weeks when I've been doing tutorials for side swipe, snafu swipe, Raiz, I've been working my Gumby a lot and now I'm starting to like it. Now if you feel super comfortable with your Gumby and you want to move on to the next step is Sailor Moon and Touchdown Raiz. Sailor Moon is just a Gumby, but you only touch your right arm down. Some people like to push off the ground and kind of slap it. Others like to kind of ride it over. It's up to you. And then after that, learn Touchdown Raiz, which is a Gumby, but not on the right hand, rather the left. Being able to have a good Sailor Moon and Touchdown Raiz and Gumby means you're ready for Raiz, which is the next move later on. If you can set up a nice progression scheme, it's going to help you learn a ton. And if you work all of these, you will have an amazing snafu swipe later on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope these tutorials help you. If you're looking for more supplementary tricking material, more information about tricking, check out howtomastertricking.com. That's my website. And in there I have the tricking guide. It's like little short training tips. I'm going to be updating it monthly. Check that out if you want. It can help your training. Finally, I want to say a huge thank you to the patrons supporting the series. Having them support kind of my vision of spreading tricking knowledge is amazing, and I cannot thank them enough for that. If you guys want to learn more about that, again, check out the website. But thank you very much and have a lovely day.